There's something I haven't taught you about test classes yet. And this is the most important part about them because it applies to more than just Salesforce. Test classes will change the way you date people forever. How someone writes their test class tells everything about them as a person. Dating websites would be so much more effective if they simply displayed people's test classes instead of other misleading things like their hobbies and life goals. Here are some test class profiles of people you do not want to date. First up is Lazy Larry. Larry's a smart guy, but he only ever wants to get by doing the bare minimum. That's why when he writes test classes, he writes just enough code to get 75% coverage and nothing more. Hey, that's enough to deploy, right? Why go through all the extra fuss? No, 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 Larry. You're never going to find a soulmate like that. Strive to get as close to 100% code coverage as possible because it'll prevent a possible Salesforce breakdown. Don't be lazy, Larry. Next up, we have see all data equals true Sally. Sally did some Googling and found out there's a secret annotation in Salesforce called see all data. Setting it to true means Sally can now use actual records from her Salesforce org in her test classes instead of creating records from scratch. This means Sally can spend a little less time on her test class and more time reading about the latest celebrity gossip. Bad Sally. Never ever use see all data equals true even though the internet says it's okay. Your Salesforce data is guaranteed to change and your test class will break for sure. And it'll probably happen at the least convenient time possible. Save yourself the headache and pretend you've never heard about the see all data equals true annotation. Finally, we have Architect Angela. Angela writes enterprise-grade test classes that follow all the testing best practices in the book. Even though it takes Angela more time to write her test classes, she does it anyway because having a healthy Salesforce org is her priority. Because of her skills and attitude, Angela reaches the highest level in the Salesforce world. She's an architect, and she gets plenty of job offers because of it. Architect Angela, will you marry me?